Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today we have Emma. She's more behind the scenes, but realistically, she always asks the question, how do you properly clean wheels? How do you clean tires? How do you clean your paintwork? And the list goes on. So today it was a great idea for us to bring her on so we could show her how to clean wheels. So Emma, when you start thinking about wheels and tires, what do you think?
I honestly have never really thought about cleaning my wheels until I started working here.
That's awesome.
But now that I do know everything that has to do with just like the overall process of details, I'm like surprised at how dirty my wheels get. I don't even know where to start.
So that's actually a very interesting thing for you to say, because honestly, there's a lot of people that are actually watching this video right now that don't know where to start, or they might get overwhelmed. So today I made it super simple for you, so you could be using these products on your wheels, because on this YouTube channel we already cleaned up her car, so we brought in a different car so she could get hands-on on the different car. Because remember this, not all cars are the same. Some cars are going to be having matte wheels, some cars are going to be having glossy wheels. But before you do anything, Emma, one thing you want to do is inspect the wheel. And by the wheel is this part right here. Just by noticing, it does have a light layer of dust and debris. This car is new, but unfortunately the owner did park it next to some type of sprinkler, so his hood is shot with water spots. And also he was parked next to grass, and then the gardener came around and then he started blowing all this dust all over it. So we need to make sure we remove that. So now Emma, what a lot of people think that they could do is just simply throw water on it. It's going to rinse it off, and that is not the case. You want to achieve a thorough clean. It's just like cleaning your face. You need to add some type of soap to your face so you could exfoliate it and get a true clean. Same thing for your wheels, because the caliper and the rotor, every single time the car brakes, it's going to start kicking up brake dust. The brake dust sits on top of the wheel. That over time, if you let it sit on your wheel, it can damage it, or it could also cause corrosion, or it could also cause scratches. Now these glossy wheels tend to scratch very easily, so we want to prevent that. So to start off with, I do have two different types of wheel cleaners. I have Diablo Wheel Gel, and I have Signature Series Wheel Cleaner. Now, the reason why I went with Diablo Wheel Gel and Signature Series Wheel Cleaner, Emma, is because one, Diablo Wheel Gel is going to allow me to have extra lubrication to my wash bucket. Now it does come on a spout top, so all I will do is add 1 ounce of Diablo Wheel Gel into my bucket. Now inside this bucket, Emma, I also have a dirt trap. Same thing that's under your bucket. Unfortunately, I forgot to take it out, but this dirt trap is going to filter while you wash. It's all in the name. So we're just gonna get started with just the wheel clean. So I already added some type of Diablo Wheel Gel. Now, do you know why I'm choosing two different types of wheel cleaners?
No, I was just about to ask you that.
All right, so the difference between this wheel cleaner and that wheel cleaner, that one is a pH balance cleaner. Now this is going to be great for all type of finishes that have heavy amount of grime, that are glossy finish.
So how do you know when to use a pH neutral cleaner versus like a regular one?
So me personally, I like to use a pH neutral cleaner on any type of car, just because you need to keep this in mind. You don't know if the car has waxes, has ceramics on it, and you don't want to harm it. So having a pH balance cleaner is not going to harm the finish, nor is not going to harm the protection. Now using this type of cleaner and that cleaner together is going to achieve a much deeper clean, because having these two cleaners is going to, one, this one's adding lubrication in here with extra lubricity, versus this one's in sprayer form. So I can get in this one into nooks and crannies, and then obviously have an assortment of brushes that I could be using around the whole entire wheel.
Which one do you use first?
So I actually use them together. So all you need to do, Emma, is to activate your suds. You get your water, you add pressure, and there it is. So that the Diablo Wheel Gel is already activated and ready to go. But before we get started, I just want to go over the different types of brushes we have, and hopefully you know what they do. So we have a green flag tip brush. What do you think this one's for?
The tires.
The tires. Okay. Let's see this one. What is this one for?
The rims.
Okay, the rims. And this one?
In between the rims.
Okay. So you, out of those three, you only got two right. Oh, one right. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's still decent. So the green flag tip brush is actually going to be for the face of the wheel. This one, since it's a little bit more stiffer, you can touch the bristles. This one's going to be for the tires. And then you got this one right. This is going to be in between the spokes.
Cool.
Cool. So I'll sink those in there so I can get extra lubrication. And now, before we get into the wheel cleaning, there's just one last step. We also have tire and rubber cleaner. Now, tire and rubber cleaner is all in the name.
Yeah.
It's going to clean
tire and rubber.
Tires and rubber. So it's going to remove any tire browning away from the tire, and to actually has nourishers in it. So it's going to bring it back to clarity. In this video, we're not going to be applying tire shine to it, just because the car's still going to get wet because we still need to wash it. Look, there's spider webs on this car. You see it?
Oh yeah.
There's spider webs. But anyways, this is going to be used to clean the tire, while these two are going to help us clean the wheel.
I didn't even realize before that there was like a difference between your tires and your wheels.
Yeah, so this one has nourishers in it, so this is going to clean this.
Got it.
These two are going to clean this.
Got it.
Questions?
I think I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Step number 1, before you start off any type of wheel cleaning, is going to rinse the face of the wheel down. So we're going to rinse it down. I'll put my water off to the side so it won't splash anyone. Next up, we will be getting Signature Series wheel cleaner. Now, I'll be cleaning this half, you'll be cleaning that half, right?
Got it.
So, let me just put it on spray mode. Now, this is when Signature Series comes in handy because you could spray this everywhere and be very generous around it. Now, having Diablo Wheel Gel inside this bucket is going to allow you to, one, get amazing suds. So, check out those suds.
Yeah.
And then you come to the wheel and you clean it. Now, you always want to have lubrication on your brush whenever you're scrubbing any type of wheel, because if you don't, you can harm and scratch the wheel finish. And it's super easy to use. I mean, anybody could do it. So, all right, try it out.
Nice. Do you do it in any type of motion, or do you just kind of?
I just go side to side and then up and down. Never try to go in circular motion, just side to side. And if you do need more suds, you can feel free to come back and get more whenever you feel like you run out. But this is like how easy it is to clean up any type of wheel. So you can do this process on any type of car. So what do you think? It's easy?
Yeah.
It's easy, right?
It's really easy.
And after you're done, we'll just move on to the next part. But in the meantime, what I'm going to start doing is I'm actually going to start cleaning up the barrel of the wheel. So the barrel of the wheel, is going to be taken care of with the red rocket, but I just need to reactivate my suds. And whenever you're done, then we can just throw the brush back in here. Yeah. So I reactivate the suds just by applying extra pressure to it. I get my red rocket, and I want to start from top to bottom. Now, starting from top to bottom is because, one, if I start at the bottom and then I start going to the top, all the filth and grime that is going to come off these wheels is going to go back into my clean surface. So I don't want to be working double. And for this brush, you could either go in and out, or you could just go side to side inside. Questions, Emma?
Nope.
Pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
You're not overwhelmed no more?
No.
Come back in here. Give it one last poke. Now you have your side. There you go.
I'm trying to work with my left hand.
What is it called when you
Ambidextrous?
Yeah, ambidextrous.
Ambi.
So for this one, yeah. So the red rocket fits in nooks and crannies. So you could clean it right there. So we're just taking care of the barrel. So anything back here. So just stick it right in and then just pull it out and just move on. Now, if you do have calipers or rotors that are super big and you can't fit right there, just move your car back or forward and then get that spot and then move it back.
Easy.
What year is your car, Emma?
I think 2018.
2018. So she drives a Jeep. You guys have seen it on all these videos, and what she always does is like, we're like, can we clean your car? She comes back to a clean car, but now we're showing her how she can clean her car, so like that she can maintain the shine.
Been treated too well.
So we got the face, the barrel, the nooks and crannies got taken care of with the wheelie wheel brush. We just have one last step.
Cool.
Which is?
The tires.
Yeah, tires. So we got the tires. So we're gonna get tire and rubber cleaner, Emma. We'll spray it directly onto the tires.
So this isn't just for like looks.
No. So this is for 1 is for looks, 2 is to protect your investment, and 3, so your tire shine in the future doesn't splatter all over the place. Because I'm pretty sure you guys or even yourself, you go to a car wash, it gets clean, but once you drive off, it splatters all over your paint. Now your paint is not really clean. or it doesn't last. Now, doing these steps is going to make your tire shine last longer, going to make your wheel cleans look better. And next up, you just get your nifty brush with the nylon bristles that it has, and you start scrubbing it. Now, tire and rubber cleaner, one thing that it has foaming agents in it that's going to allow you to lubricate the tire very well. So on older cars, tires tend to crack, and you could actually prevent all that by keeping your tires nourished and clean. So just go to your tires, clean them, scrub them, and continue. So I did my side. Now I'll pass on the brush to your side. And it makes it easy.
Do you have to use certain brushes for tires?
Yes, so you want to use a brush that's a little bit more stiff. Like this brush right here, unfortunately, is too soft to clean tires. And you don't have to clean the tread, you just got to clean the sidewall.
Got it.
All right? Because the tread, no matter what's going to get dirty. And I picked the nifty brush also, Emma, because like we also have another one called the Big Blue Stiffy, but this brush is way too big for this tire. So going with a little smaller brush, it's more convenient. You could also hum or sing while you detail. It's very simple. I sing usually.
I know.
All right, so you can just throw that back in there. I'll move the bucket out the way. Move the products out the way as well. Now the last step is just get your water and just rinse it off. There it is. Then we just get a clean microfiber towel. You just come back and just dry up your wheels, especially because we are in direct sunlight. Just come back, dry them up.
What's the importance if you're in direct sunlight?
So when you're in direct sunlight, the water is going to evaporate a little bit faster since it's in direct sunlight and it's getting hot. In this occasion, we are using filtered water, Emma. So using like filtered water is going to benefit us because it won't leave water spots left behind. But for everyday users or people that don't have filters, what you always want to do after you finish rinsing your wheel down, just dry it up. No matter what, even though the car's gonna get wet again after we wash it, you want to dry it up because if you don't, you're gonna get water spots, you get more headaches. So prevent all that just by simply cleaning it, drying it, and continuing it.
Cool.
So what do you think about the results?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
10.
So anyways, guys, if you guys do like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. And if you guys want to pick up any of these products today, you guys already know where to find them, chemoguys.com or at your local detail garage. And make sure to tune in next time because Emma and I is going to be washing this Volvo. During the shade, it didn't look so dirty, but now it has spider webs and it has water spots. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.